Jodi, I have a question I've always wanted to ask you when it came to judging. Why is judging toxic for the person that's doing the judging?
Oh, I think any time that we are the ones doing the judging, what we're actually doing is we are judging ourselves. We are judging someone else in order to create something for ourselves. Because if we were truly looking at someone else at their heart, if we were truly wanting to understand, to seek to understand what someone is going through, we would give that time to create a fuller picture of what they were going through before we made any judgment. And so we would reserve the judgment. So I think that the reason it's so toxic is that usually what it means is when we judge someone else, it's because we are trying to rationalize or justify something within our own lives, within our own brains, within our own self. We're trying to do something in our own mental picture, whether it's to make us feel better about ourselves, whether it is to somehow justify an action that we have done. Whatever the situation is that we are going through, there's usually a reason that we are judging someone else. And if we, instead of making quick snap judgments, were to simply ask a few questions instead and get curious about what someone has gone through, what brought them to this point, even just to understand rather than making a judgment, we would be doing ourselves a favor and we would be doing the world a favor, because we would be giving grace to the other person and would be creating less toxicity for ourselves and for our culture. Because I think that's part of the problem with our culture right now is we are all taught through social media and other forms of media and images, we're taught that we need to judge immediately. And you look at someone's wearing and literally you can be deemed, on the what's hot or what's not list based on 3 seconds of someone catching you wearing a certain thing or looking a certain way or behaving a certain way. If instead of judging someone, we simply took a moment to dive deeper and get to know them and ask questions rather than judging, I think that we could do the world and ourselves and our own mental health a great service.